Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly love reading for Gemini. I hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome back to all my subscribers and a big welcome to all the new viewers. Thank you so much for dropping in. I really appreciate it, everybody. All right, so what I'm doing this week is I'm putting out 3 Power of Surrender cards regarding your love life. This may resonate, it may not. If it doesn't, just leave it behind. It may actually pertain to the person in your energy, your love interest, or somebody coming towards you. All right. What does Gemini need to surrender? Surrender obsessive thinking. Okay. Oops. Surrender. What does Gemini or Gemini's love interest need to surrender? Surrender to your intuition. Interesting. That's kind of a neat combination because you've got somebody who's overthinking and then learning to allow to just surrender to that intuition, that thought that you just know, those stronger feelings, right? When you just know, surrender to what is. That suits very well. So surrender obsessive thinking. If you're observing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity and even help solve the problem. Interesting. Surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowing, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Yes, that's so true. So true. Okay, so let's see what your overall energy is. So these will flow. These messages will flow. Okay, sometimes it'll be the surrender keywords flowing down into this. So I'm finding that a lot, especially the intuition too, the obsessive thinking. So we'll see where this leads us. Yes, Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What is the overall energy surrounding Gemini? There you go. There's that aha moment, that epiphany. Okay. Something's brewing. Yes, there's some possibility. You're going to have an aha moment, I feel, about some possibilities. You may get a surprise message from somebody. Okay, it could be one of your possibilities. Yes, something is happening. What is the overall energy surrounding Gemini? Yes, there's a bit of a journey. Yeah, some of you have a decision to make or even a choice between two. All right, there's possibilities. This could fit in all kinds of things in your life, actually, but it's feeling, this is a love reading, so I'm going to read it as such. Gemini. What is coming in? What is going out? What is changing in the love lives of the Gemini viewers? Clear messages and guidance for Gemini so they can make clear decisions regarding their love life. Gemini love energy in the cards. Gemini. Ooh, there you go. Ooh. Very nice. Yeah, some of you are working in your head too much, okay? You're obsessing about something to do with work. This could be a plan, okay? Something that you're working on, building. There's some kind of movement. Beautiful. Yeah, some of you are working on abundance and you're obsessed with it. Yes, it could be the person around you as well. Somebody's very obsessed with work. Making something work, something to do with possibilities. But this aha moment's got me interested here. This storm warning. I feel like something is going to come to you very quickly. Yeah, look at that. Some of you are kind of guarded. Okay, look. 5 of Swords is like there is some kind of a mental conflict going on. I feel like some of you are up in your head. You need to get out of this. You're blocking something by overthinking, putting too much mental work into something. Okay, yeah. Trust that intuition. There's somebody here that probably wants to come towards you. You may be obsessed with them. They may be obsessed with you. Work is definitely a big thing here. 6 of Pentacles, yes. Lovely. Somebody wants to reach out. I feel you have somebody wanting to reach out. I feel there was probably a lack of reciprocity in the past, some kind of conflict between the two of you, but there's some kind of a mental connection. Look at this. Surrendering your intuition. Yeah, you're both intuitive. You're in tune to each other here, I feel. Ooh, I like that. This one wants to come out. Yes, Elder of Pentacles. This is a mature Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Yeah, being practical. It's some of you are obsessed with work, obsessed with money, or making something work in your love life, and you're putting a lot of mental effort into it. And like I said, flip it. But I'm going to read it as you, okay, and you can flip it if you wish. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. There's someone here who could be very obsessed with their work. All right, definitely. There's somebody here who's looking into the future. There, you've got somebody who sees the possibilities with you. Okay, you may have a lot of possibilities as well, some of you, and you're a little conflicted. Some of you may have some trust issues, trust in your intuition about a particular person. So it's telling you to be practical, grounded, take your time, look into the future, if you see yourself with this person. Some of you have a choice to make here. Some of you do see the possibilities. Some of you have other possibilities, other people, situations. All right, there's still some doors open here you haven't gone through. Some are closed, they're done. Some of your possibilities, some of the people you know, you've dated, that are in your energy still, those doors are closed. Some of the doors are open and you see the door at the end. There's a light there. So there is a light at the end of this tunnel. I feel like you're really concentrating hard on something here to do with your love life and possibly work. Yeah, look at this Elder of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have somebody who yeah, very interesting. This is, again, an elder. Somebody very intelligent, very wise, possibly educated. This is somebody who's a very deep thinker. They're probably very spiritual as well. You're connected with this person somehow. Okay. This person, I feel like they really feel your energy. And I feel like, when you could flip this, they very well could be obsessed with you and overthinking as well. So, but this could be you being a Gemini. All right. I feel, yeah, it's down the middle. It's probably both of you probably have that air. They could be a Libra or Aquarius, maybe even another Gemini. I see some Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Really, somebody, whoever this is, I feel like they're very smart. I do feel they have air, probably earth. I feel that they are obsessed with work. They're trying to figure something out. They're up in their head and really possibly overthinking, thinking about you, thinking about the possibilities. They are probably thinking about surrendering. You may get a very quick, sudden message from this person out of the blue. Okay, I feel like they want to reach out. Okay, I feel if this is somebody you've met in the past, maybe you worked with this person and you might have had a bit of a conflict, okay? But I feel you're drawn to each other, and it's like you made, like this image here, you maybe had a bit of a draw. There was a lack of reciprocity, okay? Nobody was talking. There was no communication. Well, it's possibly going to happen at some point. Yes, we have now the Seven of Pentacles. Lovely. There's a little bit of movement there. So I feel you've been waiting patiently for this person. I do think they are really thinking about you, but probably a little bit obsessively about investing. And yeah, they're wondering if they come towards you, if their investment will pay off. So they're trying to make a decision. And like I said, I kind of feel like a lot of this will be you. A lot of it will be your person coming towards you. Really interesting. Looking into the future. Somebody does see a future with you, but they're being practical about it. They want to make sure they make the right choice. Again, there could be a little bit of trust issues. Somebody's having trouble trusting their gut about this decision. And there's been a journey here. There's been a long journey. Probably you've been at a distance, separated by distance. All right. You do see the possibilities. Again, that's in the middle. This person really does see that. They see you as not an option in a bad way, but they see all the good things about you. They look into the future here. They feel grounded. They feel practical. They see you that way. They see you as somebody who takes care of yourself, take care of your money. You're probably a person who knows how to put a lot of effort into your work and make things happen, because there's abundance here and they really like that. Yeah, they see you as this that wants to come out. Yeah, they definitely, I feel like you met this person probably at work. I do feel like they want to communicate. You have met them. Some of you might not recall who this is. Now, you may have worked with them or you may not have, but I also feel like you may have stopped putting effort into this because you had some kind of conflict. There was a lack of communication, but yeah, they see you as somebody stable, grounded, practical, very nice. I do feel they're definitely fighting themselves up in their head about coming forward and having something stable. They're probably overthinking, feeling like you probably have other people around you, other options, other people you're dating. So they're kind of probably holding back, wondering if they should even step forward and invest in this. So I do feel you've met this person out at a social event somewhere, okay? Could be online dating. You may have chatted back and forth, might have had a little bit of conflict, or there may have been a lack of trust about whether you should. I feel like they weren't reciprocating much in the past, okay? I do, and I feel like it's because they felt you had other possibilities. You may, all right, when you're on a dating site, social media, things like that, people do have a tendency to get a little insecure and overthink, because if they start talking to you, they know, especially on dating sites, that there's going to be other people. So this is somebody, they're just thinking way too much. Yeah, and it could be you as well, all right? So yeah. I think you see the possibilities of this person. I think they want to get together. I do. They're waiting. They may be waiting for you to invest. You may be waiting for them. You're at a little bit of an impasse here, okay? Yes. Interesting. Yeah, you've met though, or you've worked together. You may have exchanged ideas, okay, in the workplace. You may have had a little conflict to do with it and kind of stopped talking to each other. Surrender obsessive thinking. Why is this here? Yeah, they could be very obsessed with you. Vice versa. Surrender obsessive thinking. Why is this here for Gemini? There we go. Ah, yes. Yeah, so there's somebody who's thinking a lot about offering you a cup, but they're being careful what they wish for. Okay, yeah, they're a little bit worried about whether you'll invest. You may have other options, other possibilities, things like that. Feel like it's, some of you, it's definitely a work thing too. Okay, if there's nothing going on in your love life and this doesn't resonate, the work may. So there is something coming to an end. Somebody offered one cup, they only sort of shared a little bit and then kind of stopped because there was some kind of mental conflict, argument, something like that, okay, where you didn't trust each other that this situation could work out. Yeah, that's coming to an end though. So something ended, they offered one cup, but there is this transformation. This person's in your energy. They just don't trust their intuition, but you probably keep popping into their head. Surrender to your intuition. Why is this here for Gemini? Interesting read, you guys. Surrender your intuition. There you go. Yeah, so somebody didn't have the strength and the confidence to move forward, but I feel like they're trying to gain that. And they are trying to trust their intuition. They're just sort of, it's like they need to be patient with themselves. It's like they need to calm down. They need to just look at the situation from a different angle. Okay, but they have this choice to make. And I feel like they're worried that you have somebody else, okay? Or maybe they have someone and they're trying to make a choice here about whether they want to invest in one and come invest towards you. All depending on your person. Yeah, this person, surrender to what is. Yeah, they need to learn to go with the flow. You see how these cards bring that energy in. Learning to go with the flow and just allow things to evolve. So yeah, they're trying to do that. I feel like they're trying to figure out how to make this work, to create this change, to come back around, and they're going to, because they're going to have this aha moment. I feel like they can't get you out of their head. They're just a bit conflicted. I feel like, even though we got this Elder Sword, I feel like there's a little bit of an insecurity here, because when you see this energy, it's kind of like a high priestess energy, right? Trusting your intuition, your gut. This person kept to themselves, right? Kept it all to themselves, kind of secret, that they didn't feel confident things could move forward. But man, they can't get out of your energy. And I feel you definitely are both in each other's energy. Yeah, some of you may be working together even now, and this is going on. 8 of Pentacles. Yes, look at that. There's that Taurus. Some of you are very obsessed with work. You work a lot. You're taking care of your home. I feel definitely in that single mode. You're capable of so much, all right? But this could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. I feel like you've got the same elements in your chart, the same energies, okay? And that's what's drawing you together. And this person knows it. They're very intelligent, very deep thinker, and they're getting it. So they want to invest, but they're kind of... Yeah, look at that. Yeah, so they might be a little bit younger than you. You both got some earth here, I feel. Man or woman, flip it back and forth. It doesn't matter. Someone here, so probably, they are thinking about you. They're trying to be practical, trying to look into the future. They do see themselves being comfortable with you because you take care of yourself. You look good. You can handle a lot. And you're practical about it just like they are. They really get that, okay? Yeah, wow. So let's see here with this, almost scared to see what this Five of Swords energy. Yeah, this person just wasn't sure things could evolve. Like, I think they want to reach out. They're scared that you may not reciprocate the feelings. If you worked together in the past and something happened between you, I feel like they're a little worried about reaching out, that, you know, that you'll still feel the same kind of energy. Yeah, so you're both the same. You're both in each other's energy. You both still think about each other. You both see each other for who you are. You see all those possibilities within each other. They definitely think about you as being very similar, but they're not really moving yet. They're just up in their head. I do feel they will get this clarity eventually. But like I said, they're a little bit worried if they come towards you, if you'll still feel the same because of something that may have happened, a conflict with you in the past. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, see, they're not sure. They're worried. They can't see a way forward. They're worried you may be guarded, blocking them. They might even be afraid to reach out, thinking you may have blocked them. So for those of you who worked with this person, okay, you may no longer be working with them, but you're still thinking about each other. So they are a little guarded. They're a little bit indecisive about whether or not, yeah, you might be indecisive. To be honest, though, you might be indecisive. You still feel the same, because I feel this person wasn't reciprocating. They weren't reaching out. They weren't, you know, putting any effort into anything. They weren't putting any work into it at all. They were acting like they didn't care. But I'm going to tell you, I think this person did. You know, when you have these workplace connections, I feel that it can be tricky. A lot of people are worried about having something stable. They're worried about gossip in the workplace. Okay, they're practical and realistic about that. Like, what'll happen in the future if we have some kind of conflict? You know, office gossip, too many people involved. Because they really have this need for stability. And yeah, I do feel like they are a little worried about that, if it would remain stable. Okay. But yeah, and again, like the flip side is they're worried you may be invested in someone else now. It may be too late. So let's have a boo here and see what is happening with this Elder of Swords. Elder of Swords. What is this person's clarity? What are they thinking? This is both of you up there. Yeah, they're back and forth in their head trying to balance their thoughts, okay, and their emotions. And I feel like it's all this obsessive thinking, overthinking, because I feel like they're obsessed with you. They can't, and I honestly, I feel like it's vice versa. I do. You're both in that energy. There is some kind of a spiritual or special connection, and I do think they think about it that way. I feel like it throws their balances or their emotions out of balance because they think too much and they need to do it. Yeah, they are a little bit worried, right? They are weighing the pros and the cons, trying to get some clarity, thinking whether you may have other options now. But yeah, yeah, they're looking at the details, trying to be realistic. They're holding on. They don't want to let go. I think you both are. I do think there's some kind of bond here and balance between the two of you. They get it. They see it. Wow. You do too. Like, you know it, right? You know it. You just know. Your intuition, some of you, your intuition is very strong, and you're really picking up on this. And you probably, when you worked with this person or you met them, like I said, it may have been at some kind of I feel like it could have been a function somewhere out in the open. It could have been just at a market somewhere where you originally met them if you didn't work with them. And I do feel like there's something, this person thinks about you. They see you as someone who's obsessed about their home, their work, keeping things up, being practical, doing everything kind of just right that way, planning into the future. They really think about that. That's the thing that draws them to you, because that's exactly how they are. And that's why I feel like you both have this Overthinking, I feel like you're both intelligent, probably very witty, and very deep, okay? You're quite capable of having some very deep conversations, and you've likely had a few that were very interesting. So really nice. Seven of Pentacles. Why is this here? Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Yes. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I see you're right here, Gemini. They think about that connection with you, that bond. They look at the details. They see you two as very much the same. They don't want to let go of this. I feel like you don't. I feel like if you've got Aries, Leo, or Sag in your chart, I feel like you've been very focused on this person here, focused on your career, wondering if you should invest. I feel like they find you very attractive, very sexy, probably vice versa. I do feel they might be a little younger than you, or they're just a little bit on a different path. It's like they need to do catch up somehow. I feel like they will get there eventually. I feel like you're still very much focused on them, and you're wondering, focusing whether you should keep investing and keep waiting for this person, keep being patient. Yeah, but you're standing in your power. I'd like some of you really, really believe you need to be patient and wait, that you don't really want to let go. So if they have any fire in their chart, or maybe even a Scorpio, see that's kitty corner. Some of you it's a Scorpio. I see Leo. Ooh, Gemini, Aries. Lovely. Yeah, I feel like you really believe that this person, you're very, very focused, and possibly on your work. They see that about you. They know that you're invested and very passionate, very creative, very capable person. And I think you're focused on them in the same way. I think you were focusing on them a lot more than they were on you when you first met, because of their fear of office gossip, if it's a workplace thing, or their feared that there was too many people involved. Maybe they tried to approach you in a really practical way. They were kind of, thinking about you in this energy. And I feel like I see this card a lot of times. I feel like it's meeting somebody at a marketplace, somewhere outdoors, somewhere where they're shopping, that kind of thing. And there may have been a lot of people around you and they couldn't approach you. It's possible they may have even had a conversation, shared a few, maybe even offered to buy you a coffee. Who knows? You may have talked and chatted already out in the public, out in the community, because I see this community card. It's very solid. It was grounded. It was a practical conversation with a little bit of emotion, They really, whatever it is that you shared and talked about, they really felt that connection. But again, they just felt they couldn't move forward, especially if it was in a workplace. But you may have had a lot of people around you. They may have not been able to say what they wanted to say. And they do see you as somebody who's very reliable. Okay, very nice. Yeah, you're very focused. You're working very hard on something, but you're focused on yourself as well. I feel like you've been focusing on your money since in your career. You've been really much investing in yourself and your finances in this last while. And whether they may be sensing that, maybe they don't focus as much. It's hard to say, but I feel like you're the same. I do. I just feel like they weren't on the same path as you. In the past, I feel like they just weren't ready to put the work into it. They didn't put the effort in like you did. Okay. And I don't mean at the workplace. I mean more like in the love aspect, in the relationship. Yeah, they were very conflicted. This person was up in their head way too much. And yeah, tell me about the storm warning. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. This person. Yeah. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You both may have some of these elements in your chart. You don't have to. Yeah. I feel like this person's having an epiphany. There's love here. You could be a great couple. There's like a very caring. You both want something loving, nurturing, and caring. Somebody who's devoted to you, that will take care of you when you're feeling sick. And that you both want that. Yeah. They want to. You both want to reciprocate. You're both probably having these aha moments. Wow, you guys. Yeah, pretty interesting. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, but there's a lack of trust about how neither one of you knows how the other person feels, because you've not shared that yet. Okay, a little bit, but I feel like mostly you talked about very practical things, maybe work things. Yeah, that you like, you both want somebody who's reliable. You don't somebody who's solid you can rely on, not to gossip, not to talk, not to share what's going on between you. Someone has a lack of trust in that for some reason, especially with the work. Yeah. Adjacent possibilities. What's going on with the adjacent possibilities? Why is this here? Yeah, taking charge. Somebody wants to take charge. Yeah, you guys had some kind of lack of trust. One of you took off in the other direction. I see a Cancer. I feel like this person probably was trying to control things too much, or you were, but it doesn't even have to be a Cancer energy. Somebody could, or both of you for that matter, could have it in your chart, both trying to control. But I feel like one of you took off in the other direction, probably other jobs, other possibilities, all right, moved away because of this conflict. Couldn't work together. Couldn't keep things. Yeah, somebody possibly went to another job where they became the leader, where they had more control as well. One of you might have been trying to control the situation too much. Yeah, you were the other person trying to be in control of this. Yeah, this person too, like for some of you, this is really them. If you've moved away from this workplace, if that's your situation, they feel that you may have moved on, all right, towards somebody else and met other people. Because you're so, you take care of yourself, you're financially stable, you've got all these lovely qualities, very earthy, very grounded. They know people are going to be drawn to you, okay? And that's their worry, that you have other possibilities. They are, for somebody who's a very deep thinker with this Elder of Swords energy in this, but this is where it is. They move slow because a little bit of an insecurity. Maybe they don't trust themselves. Maybe they're not trusting their intuition. They know there's a strong connection though, whether it be physical, emotional, or mental, okay? They know there's something there, something special to, what is the Two of Journey about? Why is the journey here? Yeah, making this choice. Some of you are trying to make a choice here, trying to decide, I feel, and it could be them trying to decide how to approach you, how to come back towards you. They're sort of thinking about how to do this, how to make it right, how to approach you to make you feel safe and comfortable with them. Because they were comfortable with you in the past, but it's, or you maybe made them comfortable. Maybe they didn't make you as comfortable, because I do see this a little bit of conflict. And it likely had to do with the work, or somebody just not putting in as much effort because they were afraid things wouldn't evolve, wouldn't move forward. Their heart chakra may have been blocked, okay, because this is someone who doesn't act very emotional. But it's there. So, right, this is somebody doesn't trust their feelings and emotions. There's neither one of you trust this, like this aha moment. You're connected emotionally. You know it, right? But you've never shared your feelings. So there's a lack of trust at where this can go. Yeah, you both, especially if you have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your chart, and air signs too as well, don't always put those emotions out there. The same as water signs do, right? Yeah, they find other ways to do it. Two, what is this choice? Where will this choice lead? This person's trying to think about how to approach you, but they feel like you may have other possibilities by now. They do. I feel they always seen the possibilities with you, but it's like they didn't trust their emotions. They were afraid to emotionally connect in the past, but it's there anyway. No matter how this person tries to fight it and use all their strength to fight it, it's there. Yeah, I feel like you're going to get a communication. They are worried, though. You've moved on to someone else and taken your energy elsewhere, but I think they're going to communicate with you. And I think they're kind of going to go with the flow and see what happens with that communication. They're trying to figure out the path, the best way to speak to you. Okay, the best way, that I think it'll be practical and grounded. I feel it's going to come in very quick, probably over the internet, text message, could be a phone call. I mean, it is a communication. Yeah, they really do they want to communicate about it. And I feel like when they do communicate, you're going to focus on this a lot, and you're going to wonder if you should invest in this person. But wow, yeah, you do really like them. But due to this lack of reciprocity, you as well probably, have a hard time seeing a way forward because they didn't reciprocate. Maybe they stopped communication after you moved away to another job, or they just originally weren't putting in as much effort as you, and you just some of you might have even blocked them. Okay. They may be thinking that, wondering if they reach out if you've blocked them. Maybe they have been reaching out and you've blocked them. Yeah. Yeah, they want to speak the truth. They want to, whatever it is they say, what they want to make sure they have success. They know they need to make you feel safe and comfortable. I think at first they're going to communicate with you in a practical manner. And if things get moving, and you keep communicating back and forth, I feel the truth will come out. Things will become more clear, and they'll know how to choose their path, which way this is going to go. But a lot of that I feel is for you. Okay. You're going to sort of focus on this and wonder if you should invest in it's telling you to be patient and see what they have to say. Don't get all fired up. All right. I think this person, they may be just a little bit younger. They certainly don't have to be. I mean, I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles twice. You're probably very similar in some ways, but I do feel one of you took off in the other direction. You wanted a job where you had more control, for those of you, okay? So that might be something that this person sort of felt, I don't know, maybe it hurt their ego a little, okay? Yeah. It's hard to say if you had a higher position than them. It's possible. I mean, if you got Aries, Leo, or Sag in your chart, and I do see that energy here, you're very focused, very determined, very hardworking. So you may have... that might have been the conflict too, because you had a higher position. Yeah, so there you go. They're in the here and now. This person's thinking about you in the past, okay, and they want to move towards the future, but they're afraid that you may have blocked them. They're almost scared to communicate, and that you won't reciprocate and feel the same. And I think you are a bit indecisive about them. But yeah, they want to come in new. It's like it's like the here and the now. They want to come back. It's where the past and the future are going to collide here. They want to come in new with new energy. Wow. Some of you simply went off and had a new job, yeah, out in the community. Oh, yeah, they want to come forward. I think they're going to communicate with you online. Like I said, they're hoping that if they come towards you for something new, that you haven't met somebody else, because they see the reality of that, because you're financially stable, you got it all together. You know, they know that you're probably pretty popular. They've likely seen you out and about, or they know, right, that you go out, you probably socialize and connect with people very well. I think you put people at ease, and they know that. They like that, all right? It's like there's something about you that's very comfortable, Gemini. Yeah. You're very much both thinking of each other, and there is this online... some of you it's online dating, some of you it's out in the community. This is reaching out via the internet. They want to come together. They may actually come in and offer you a date or something to get things moving, or there's truth and clarity. They need more truth and clarity, and I do feel they will be speaking the truth to you about the past, how they feel. Okay, maybe they had low self-esteem because you had more power in the workplace than them. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I feel like whatever it is, they're getting over it. I feel like they are financially stable as well now, but maybe in the past they weren't. So maybe now they feel a little more confident. I mean, if you're a woman and you were this person's boss, and I kind of see that, it makes them a little bit insecure. But yeah, there is this this is definitely, they feel like there's this special connection. They want to reach out. You may be getting a sudden message. I feel like if you are patient and you focus on this and think about it for a bit, I do feel like you need to be patient with this person and focus on what they're saying. And I do feel they will clear things up. Yeah, they are probably observing you if you're on social media. Yeah, they very well could be. Some of you will likely need to focus whether you want to, invest in this and put a little of your passion, your energy into... This is the moon. This is feelings, emotions, things that are hidden. There's some things that are probably that you need to look into and focus on with this person. But I honestly feel like a lot of this is them too, going within themselves, focusing on their feelings, their emotions. And I do feel like they realized they had a lack of trust in this connection in the past. They didn't trust there could be love, nurturing, and caring. Maybe they felt in the past they didn't realize how much they were going to connect with you emotionally. But this aha moment is really what gets them, because they just haven't been able to get out of your energy at all. Gemini, Gemini. Yeah, I feel like some of you, there's this Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy for sure. Yeah, tick-tock, this person's going to take their time. They're waiting for the right moment. They feel like time's slipping away, though, that you may go off in another direction. Some of you, this could be happening now, and they're worried you're going to, maybe there's been talk about you moving to another job, a higher level. Maybe it made them insecure. All right, they stopped reciprocating and felt blocked, guarding their heart as well. So I feel like they're waiting for the right time. They're worried that, you know, you're going to get away from them if they wait much longer. Yeah, they may, and some of them may feel like it's too late already because you're so popular, right? You connect well. They've likely watched you connect with people. You're very practical. You make people feel safe and secure when you talk to them. So yeah, building. Yeah, they want to come in and put some work on this. I feel like they've worked on themselves with that observer card. They've gone within and they're observing these things within themselves. And I do feel like they have been observing you, possibly if you are on social media. Some of you, this is all taking place on a dating site as well, or some kind of social media. Okay. Yeah, they're being careful what they wish for. They really want, hoping if they reach out that you'll accept this offer and still feel the same. Okay. But they're afraid to hope for that. Yeah, they're a little afraid to hope for that. Yeah, but they do. They want to co-create. They want to team up. They do see a lot. There's so much you have in common. They want to team up. They want to work with you. I feel like you did work, and some of you did work with this person, and you were working on something creative, and you were good team players. But I think that mental connection, whatever was going on with you, those emotions came out. You may both have started to realize that you had feelings, but there's, you know, this trust is like, where can this lead? So there's some clarity and truth that needs to be told. See how that comes around? Yeah, look at that too, that this person's looking for their other half. They know you're this other half, okay, and vice versa. So beautiful energy. This person sees you as just right. They see that there is some balance here. Maybe they didn't play fair. Maybe they didn't treat you right in some way. They stopped reciprocating and they feel bad. So yeah, they're a little worried you may not trust them if they come in and tell you how they feel. So like I say, focus on it a little bit. A lot of you are just so focused on your work, but I think you're very capable, very strong. I do feel you've been focusing on both. Okay, this person, your love for them, your feelings, this connection, I don't think you've let go. I think the more you look at the details, the more you focus on them. I think you're trying to focus on work to not think about them, but yeah, forget about it, right? Yeah, you know there's balance here. You know that you're a perfect fit. They know you are. So lovely reading, Gemini, a little different for you. Whatever you do, make sure you do play fair. Give this person a fair chance to come in and express themselves, to make this decision. Like, all right, give them a chance to invest. Be patient. Give them an opportunity to put more passion and energy into communicating with you, for them to speak their truth, all right, about their feelings. Because, yeah, they really do try to fight. They always seen the possibilities with you, but they use all the power they had to control their emotions and their feelings, to the point where they came up as very aloof, like they didn't really care. Okay, but I'm going to tell you, they really, really did. Okay, so Gemini, take care of yourselves. I wish you guys the best. I hope this pans out if you want it to. If not, just toss it away. And don't forget to check out. I'll have some bonus readings up on Sunday. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye.